Tonight's mascot is Gareth Metcalf, he's 10. Gareth attends Brunter School, and we hope you have a nice evening, Gareth.
Burnley entertain Northampton Town here in the Barclays League 4th Division, hoping to extend their lead at the top of the 4th Division, which now stands at 5 points. Their opponents tonight, Northampton, although the 200 fans did stage a protest at the end of Saturday's game, they have still enjoyed somewhat of a purple patch since Burnley defeated them way back in November. They have moved up from 19th place to 8th. And although are 17 points behind Burnley, still looking at that playoff position. Burnley come fresh from a 1-0 home victory over Lincoln City on Saturday. It's going to be Roger Eli and Matt Conroy to start the game for the Clarets. Burnley kicking from left to right. The referee tonight is Mr. Wilkie from Chesterley Street. The two linesmen are Mr. E. Lomas with the red trim flag and Mr. J. Stoddard with the yellow trim flag. And the game's underway now. Andy Farrell hooks it forward. Steve Harper's running. And the good header though by Irving Gernon. Forward. Conroy. Deary with the free header. Chests it down rather. Conroy runs behind the ball. And that was looking for number 11, Christian McLean. Joe Jack are quite content to let it run out for a throw into the Clarets. But to the brave Northampton fans that have made this journey. Turf more. It's Bell. Wide now with McLean. Back to Bell. Good move this for Northampton. The crosses comes over and the header was by Irving Gernon. And it's a goal kick. A good early break there by Northampton. Burnley player down in the box. Can't see who it is. It's Andy Farrell. No, it isn't. It's Ian Measham. Northampton face a winding up order from the courts a month from today. So they'll be certainly hoping to make something of tonight's game. Ian Measham going to be alright to carry on, being attended by the physiotherapist Jimmy Holland at the moment. Measham's fine to carry on now as Chris Pearce takes the goal kick. Good header there by Measham. And it's hooked forward by Steve Terry. Harper to Conroy. Conroy back to Steve Harper. Good play this in Burnley. Harper now runs at Trevor Quao. Cuts inside. As he got round, he was brought down by Northampton's number 4 with a distinctive hairstyle. It's a free kick to Burnley. Right, 25 yards out. Jacob and Deary standing over the ball. There's plenty of Claret shirts up there, both centre halves. Deary, right-footed in there, but straight into the arms of Barry Richardson, the former Scarborough keeper. Big kick from him. A good header though by the captain Pender. And it's hooked forward by Greg Campbell. Looking for McLean, and it's found him. He's challenged by Jacob. Looks to win the corner, but gains a throw in instead. It's going to be Trevor Quao to take the throw. Irving Gernon makes his way into the penalty area for the Cobblers. It's aimed at him. It's going to be a corner ball. First corner of the night goes to Northampton. It'll be taken by Michael Bell on the right hand side for Northampton. Got your white shirts up there. He's swung in left footed by Michael Bell. It's drilled in low. Took forward. There's a chance now. It's laid out. The shot was by Steve Terry. It was blocked by the Burnley defence. It's Northampton power forward now. The ball's looking for Jason Burnham. And Ian Measham lets it run out to play. As Mike Conroy's off the field now receiving treatment.
Give this hand there.
Challenged by John Deary. Eli. John Deary, feet a bit high. It's a free kick now to Northampton. It's played early to Michael Bell. Takes on John Francis. It's a throw into the Clarets. Poor player though by Andy Farrell. Jason Burnham with a throw-in now for the Cobblers. Good header by Steve Davis. He was being pushed in the back as he went up for that header. It's a throw into the Clarets. Free kick rather to the Clarets. Flips it on, looking for Eli. The chance now. Interception though by Steve Davis. Lovely play. Lovely play. John Francis tries to send Conroy away. Francis a bit late there on his opponent. And it's a free kick now for Northampton. Going to be Terry with the kick. For Gurney. Good header by Conroy. Burnley with the throw-in. It's Conroy. There's a bad tackle there by Steve Terry on Mike Conroy. It's going to be Steve Davis now for Burnley. Looking for Pender. Pender managed to get his head on it, but Quao away. The header was by David. A good header it is too. And Steve Harper now lays it across the face of the goal, and Steve Terry knocks it away for the first corner to Burnley. Should have really lifted the ball into the penalty area. Steve Harper in that position. It's going to be John Davey now for Burnley to take the corner. Northampton players down injured on the goal line. Burnley face a tough trip on Saturday when they are away at Scunthorpe United. Scunthorpe defeating Mansfield Town away from home 3-1 on Saturday, so they're certainly in form. And that is a game Burnley really do need to win. The week after they play Blackpool at home in another top of the table clash. Begin what is, if they go into March, they're going to play Barnet home and away, Mansfield away. So if they're still top of the league at the end of that time, certainly can go for the Clarets. Looks like the game able to carry on now with the corner to be taken by Deary. Header away was by Campbell. Northampton now. There's a chance now. John Francis through. Turns inside. The shot was charged down, was it? A fine challenge though by the number 5 Terry Angus, and it's another corner to Burnley. Burnley beating the offside trap there. John Francis taken into the penalty area, turned his man, but his shot was charged down. The last touch must have come from John Francis because it's a goal kick. Burnley pile on the pressure now. Kick to be taken by Barry Richardson. Headed by Measham, it's a throw in now. Chance now. Number 7, Stuart Bevan. Takes on and beats Deary. Wide to Burnham. Good challenge though by Ian Measham. Burnham is with the throw-in. Conroy. Inside, poor ball though. Terry. The back heel, it deflects against Steve Davis. It's Roger Eli now for Burnley. Davis now, Burnley trying to build on this. Jacob lifts it forward, offside though against Steve Harper. Started his run just a fraction too early. Good vision though, Joe Jacob to pick him out. It's going to be a free kick which Barry Richardson will take. His kick aimed at Burnham. Good header though by Francis. Farrell brought the ball down, won't succeed in giving it away. Free kick conceded by Ian Measham on the big Northampton number 10, David Johnson. Stuart Bevan now take the free kick. Blasted in right-footed. And the ball's bobbling about and it was eventually cleared by Ian Measham. Measham, a poor header straight to Bevan. And Bevan's shot cannons against the back of the skipper, John Pender. John Francis brings it away now for Burnley. Looking for Roger Eli, didn't find him, but it's good play by Northampton. The final ball by Trevor Quire wasn't so good, and it's a throw into the Clarets. In front of the 60, 70 or so Northampton fans that have made the trip tonight. Jacob to Harper. Harper chests it down. Flick forward, looking for Eli. Won't get there. And the back pass was by Terry Angus. Richardson brings the ball out of his area. Very Dave Besant style. Play by John Francis, cleaned up nicely. Back the ball back to Chris Pearce. Pearce's kick looking for Eli. Eli beat to the ball though. Deary. Back to Davis. Davis hooks it forward for Harper. Harper can keep it in play though, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Cobblers. taken by Trevor Quao. John Pender. Was the referee given? It's going to be a throw in. Chris Pierce just managing to keep the ball in play following a poor back pass by John Pender. Trevor Quao now with the throw. Isham covering nicely. Finds Conroy. Conroy couldn't keep the ball in play though. Steve Terry now holding the ball. Leaves it for Burnham. It's Northampton. Pile on the pressure now here at Turf Moor. Offside there against number 8, which is Michael Bell. Straight back to Chris Pierce. Roger Eli passed a late fitness test in order to be fit for today's game. Limped off against Lincoln on Saturday. John Deary had a couple of fine games recently. Conroy, it's a head on. Harper. The linesman flagged for a Burnley throw-in, but was overruled by the referee. Burnham again with the throw for the Northampton Town. Looking for McLean. With header though by Davis. Control well by Harper. Davey now waited a bit too long on the ball there. Misha. It's inside. Poor ball though. Davey had already left his marker. This is sloppy stuff this from the Clarets at the moment. As Davey gets it forward. Conroy. Holds it up inside to Farrell. Farrell, good ball to Eli. Eli plays it against his studs. And now John Francis for Burnley, got a chance. Eli tried to cut off the route back to the keeper. But the pass by Irving Gurnham was strong enough. It's Barry Richardson, throws it out to Terry Angus. It's back now with Richardson. Northampton looking a lively side. At the moment, they were defeated by Burnley 2-1. The two sides met. John Francis, will he get the better of Trevor Quao? He does. Takes on his man. Poor tackle though. Conroy. Lays it wide now with Eli. Francis is still down injured. Wide from Farrell. Good ball from Harper. Measham, good play. Still got the ball. Wide now with Harper. Harper wins Burnley the corner, though intentionally put out by Stuart Bevan, unnecessarily so. John Francis still down injured from that challenge by Terry Angus. It was a poor challenge, and if the referee hadn't let Burnley take the advantage, that would have been a free kick to the Clarets. The referee now going over to book the Northampton player for that very poor challenge on John Francis. It's a yellow card. So still down in. Just over a quarter of an hour. Score still 0-0. And Northampton started the right of the two sides. So no real goal map opportunities at either end. As yet, anyway. Jimmy Allen leans back to the Burnley dugout, and Francis able to carry on. Jacob lofts it in. Barrett shirts go up. Thought that was going in, but played by Burnham. Good challenge by John Deary, but Davis running through now. Steve Davis, will he beat Burnham? The answer to that is yes. Surprisingly enough, lays it across the face of the goal, taken away from his goalkeeper's hands by Steve Terry. A lovely break there by the Burnley centre half, and a good challenge by John Francis.
20-35.
Steve Davis on another of his mazy runs. It's Burnham with the throw. Oh, John Pender, another poor back pass, and it's a corner. Misunderstanding there, definitely between the Burnley captain and the Burnley keeper. It's going to be Stuart Beaver now with the corner. Beaver curls it in left-footed towards the edge of the penalty area. Terry will be there to receive his pass, and Steve Harper with the ball now, looking for someone to pass to. Plays it down the line, looking for Eli, but only as far as Trevor Quo. Back inside now to Quo. Johnson gets it forward. Chris Pierce out well. An early kick from him. Looking for Conroy. Bit to the ball. Put forward now, looking for Eli. He's got there before Gernon. Wide now with Harper. Harper gets into the penalty area. Is it a penalty? The referee waves his arms to indicate play on, and cleaned up nicely in the end by Irving Gernon. Going to require now to take the throw in for Northampton. Davis gives him another opportunity. Ball's won again by Davis. Good interception there by Joe Jacob. And a good vision to find Ian Measham now. Measham, a lot of space now to bring it forward. Where's it inside? Francis now for Burnley. To Measham. Measham trying to run down the line. Terry forced to concede the throw-in. Play by Ian Measham. Interchange of passing between Francis Conroy and Ian Measham there. Thrown back to Pender. Pender. Looking for Conroy. Conroy tried to flick it down for Measham. Wasn't there though. Joe Francis on the break now for Burnley. Inside. The linesman flagging for offside. Could have been either against Eli or Conroy. Good play though by John Francis. Into the ball first. And curling in with his right foot. Offside though. Headed by Andy Farrell. Francis now for Burnley. Burnham gets a foot to the ball, and it's going to be another throw into Burnley. To Farrell. Farrell hooks it forward. Conroy flicked on. Gurner just content to knock it out of play. Harper. Forward, quite good play by him. And it's another throw-in. Roger Real had to take it. John Pender makes his way to the penalty area. Ball's lucky for Pender, there's no head near him. Jacob heads it forward. Two Burnley players beat the offside trap, but the ball straight into the arms of Barry Richardson. Burnham with the flick on to McLean. Francis lets the ball run out to play. Measham now with the throw. Nobody to pass to at the moment. Farrell. Flick on by Francis. Conroy couldn't get onto the ball though. Measham take the throw in for the Clarets. Francis wins the header. Conroy knocks it forward. Roger Eli, will he get there? Don't think he will. Terry Angus cleaned up nicely. It's thrown wide now to Burnham. Jason Burnham now for Northampton. Intercepted well there by Mike Conroy. It's a throw in now to Northampton. Looking for McLean. He wins the ball. Conroy, a good ball inside, looking for Francis, couldn't get there though, and it's going to be another throw-in. The throw-in being given Northampton's way. Measham straying a few yards too many for the referee's liking. The referee, Mr. Wilkie from Chesterwood Street. Lovely play for Measham. Intercepted the ball, read the situation well. Nearly kicked by Chris Pearce. Conroy flicks it on. Eli. Oh, the ball played behind Conroy though. John Pender to the ball first. Played by Andy Farrell. John Francis turns his man, and again does it this time. Oh, good play by Burnham and by Michael Bell. Bevan. Good challenge by Joe Jacob. Good break though by Northampton. Wow now with the throw. Steve Harper wins Burnley the goal kick. Eli for Burnley. He's challenged by Gernon.
29.50.
That's a better of him. It's a better of Quo as well as he cuts inside. Held it up a touch too long though, and it's inside to Davis. Andy Farrell, poor ball, it's a chance now. Northampton 3 against 2. Accepted well by Pender. Conroy. Will John Deary get there? Farrell wide now with Harper. Gets into the penalty area, still there is Steve Harper. And he wins Burnley the corner. Curled in. Plenty of players up there. There's a chance for the shot though by Jacob. Chooses instead to flick it forward. The shot by John Deary off the line by Terry Angus. Superb play there by Deary. Cut inside. Francis laid it away and Angus. Burnley, I think the throw in. Or is it? Yes, it is. John Deary turned inside his man superbly and drilled a right foot shot which beat the keeper, all ends up. Terry Angus cleared the ball off the line. Francis flicks it on. It's back now with Eli. Is it a corner or a goal kick? Referee deciding it's a corner. It's Burnley. A good spell of pressure this.
You changed it.
Deary drills a shot and he's beat the keeper. No, he hasn't. He went through the keeper's legs, then he dived on it. It looked for a moment though as though Burnley were going to go 1-0 up in the most extraordinary circumstances. Good throw it though by Richardson. Puts Northampton on the attack. Superb run there by John Francis. Lost the ball once, regained control and sent the ball over. Conroy's left-footed shot scooped over the crossbar. Francis for Burnley. Forward, Conroy not really watching the play, concentrating on getting himself in the middle. Farrell misses the ball completely. Burnham lifts it forward. Davies, rather lucky there. Now it's Joe Jacob for Burnley. Hasn't missed the games for 2.5 seasons now for Burnley. Conroy! The linesman claiming Conroy fouled Terry Angus. Like a fair challenge to me. Certainly earned him the wrath of the hands-on alongside. The referee's talking to Mike Conroy. That's all it was. The referee gives Northampton another free kick. The challenge by John Pender on Christian McLean rather. Flicked in. The head on and a fine save diving to his right hand side, Chris Pearce. The header was by the number 2, Irving Kernan, and Chris Pearce was down superbly to palm the ball away, and it's a corner now to Northampton. Good header out there by Davis. Good header. Offside claim there by the whole Burnley defence and Gibbon. This is kick finds John Francis. Play by Francis. Tunaquao beaten again by Francis. Now Northampton come away with it. McLean. Measham robbed of the ball in a bad position. Johnson wide now. McLean. His cross on as far as Pender. His header on as far as Beaver. His shot. No problems off Chris Pearce. Did his second goal in the last 3 games for Burnley. I said earlier on in the night, Burnley's form player of recent. 3 superb games. Burnham. Pender, free header. Back to the keeper. No problem there for Joe Jacob. Steve Hoppen swap wings with John Francis. Certainly paying off for Burnley. Davis. Mistake in the defence. Being held back there by Steve Terry was Burnley's leading scorer, Mike Conroy. Eli. Turnwell takes it into the penalty area and was robbed by the number 9, Greg Campbell, but it wins Burnley another corner. Jacob with the corner. Lobs it forward. Conroy lets the ball run. Right now with Jacob. Jacob crosses it in left-footed. Shot there by Andy Farrell, charged down. Pierce now with a goal kick for Burnley. Flicked forward there by David Johnson. Another free header for John Pender. Well flick on by Johnson, heads it back this time. By John Pender. Matt Conroy gets a flick on as far as Terry Angus. Angus to Bevan. Stuart Bevan now. Good acceleration by Joe Jacob. Having a fine season at left back for Burnley. 35 years of age, Joe Jacob. Cleans up nicely, back to Chris Pierce. Time the referee's added on for stoppages at the end of the first half. Conroy goes up for the header, wins it too. Burnham with the header. To Bell. Steve, Andy Farrell over. To Eli. Eli turns his man. The ball runs too far ahead of him and straight into the arms of Barry Richardson. Bevan. Francis gets a foot on the ball. Back now with Quo. Francis gets another foot on the ball, but still Burnley don't get possession. Wide now with Steve Terry. Header, McLean, back forward, Conroy, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Burnley lose possession, it's Quo. Francis down injured again, he's getting up. Bevan. It's onto his left foot. Good ball, finds Stuart Bevan. Bevan. The back heel didn't work and Burnley win the throw-in. Covered well there by Steve Harper and Steve Davis. Davis with the throw, straight back to Chris Pierce. Pierce. And half-time whistle goes, Burnley leading Northampton Town. Northampton about to restart the game. Trailing by a goal to nil, the goal scored by John Deary on 35 minutes. McLean and Bevan for Northampton, and now kicking from left to right. Straight back to the keeper. No substitutions during the half-time break. Sides kicking off as they started the game. Burnham. Play by Davis inside now to Mike Conroy. Conroy. Misunderstanding there between Joe Jacob and Steve Harper.
Just time to keep low to him. Cutting it on the road.
Conroy's flick on, catches Steve Terry full in the face. And Steve Davis cleans up nicely. Eli flicks it up. Conroy meets the ball by Terry Angus. Barry Richardson. The Cobbles. Needs the ball out to the penalty area again. Or header or rather, wasn't being challenged. It's another throw into Burnley. Taking the game by Joe Jacob. Oh, good running by Steve Harper. Now Conroy. Conroy plays it forward. Eli. Turn by here, looking for someone to lay it off to. Cross by Jacob for Francis. And he rolls ahead of him and it's out for a goal kick. Good break into the penalty area there by Roger Eli. Could not find the room to get it across. Squared it to Joe Jacob. His left-footed cross was just too deep for John Francis. Measham in there strong then. It's a throw in now to Northampton. Francis's header. Gernon finds McLean. McLean plays it down the line, looking to outrun Steve Davis, but I don't think he will. And he doesn't. Straight back to Chris Beale. Good speed as the Burnley centre half. Also good skill. Good by there from Southampton. It's Chris Pearce. Puts it forward. Looking for John Francis. Francis beaten to the ball by Burnham. Northampton unbeaten in 10 games before they came to this game. They're trailing by a goal to 0 today. Certainly looking a better side than a lot of people gave them credit for. It's not been one-way traffic by any means, but John Deary plays it wide. Steve Harper now. Good challenge though by Trevor Quao. Jacob to Deary. Joe Jacob's ball stuck out in play. Trout with the throw. Harper flicks it to Deary. Beaver. Rob by Sparrow. Looking to play, Roger Eli gets ahead of his man and shoots! 2-0! Lovely play by Roger Eli and a superb through ball. And the score now, Burnley 2, Northampton 0. Fortunate blow though, Trevor Quao is down injured and he has been since before the goal. And it's just as well for Burnley that Roger Eli has picked the play today. As the ball was played through, he outstripped his defender, drew the keeper off his line, and although Barry Richardson did get a touch to the ball, still Burnley 2, Northampton 0. And still down injured now is Trevor Quao, receiving treatment. So this is not too serious, this is Northampton. Certainly. Seen a lot of attention. It's going to be okay to carry on. And he is. It's good news for Northampton Town. Limping rather heavily though. Northampton look to reduce the arrears as quickly as possible. Francis just beat to the ball. Beaver now. Turn by him. Wow. Isham lets the ball run. Spears now with the goal kick. Going goes Burnley's way. Bender now. Jackson. Jackson wide with Steve off. Off the poor ball. To play there. Trevor Crowe before he could clear the ball. Throw to be taken by Back to Jack. To Hop. The poor ball there. Really players ran opposite directions, neither of which is the way the ball went. Anyway, it's Greg Campbell. Had a quiet game so far. Back to Beaver. Less than a quiet game. Beaver chips it forward, looking for Campbell. Campbell's got his head on the ball, but no trouble really for Chris Pearce. Burnley defence though led him. Greg Campbell jump up for that ball. What about Steve Harper? John Davey now, chance to run. Conroy. Comes by Terry. It's inside. Almost found John Davey. Campbell. To Quo. Control the ball well with Steve Davis. Did John Penderall, been challenged by Christian McLean. Lob forward. Slip there by Mike Conroy. Can't really claim anything there. Live. It's for Campbell. Campbell gets his head on the ball. It's Campbell now, 3 against 3. Not sure what the referee's given here. I think it's a free kick to Northampton. Free kick to be taken by Stuart Bevan. Drilled over. Hooked into the air by Conroy. Roger Elana, will he get there before Burnham? The answer to that is no. But Davis knocks it forward. And it's Conroy against Cloud. Conroy, he's got there. Just needs to beat the keeper. Will he do it? The answer to that is yes! Burnley 3, Northampton 0. And Mike Conroy gets his 21st goal of the season. As he outstripped Trevor Cloud for pace. And now the game has certainly been on Northampton. Finish there by Mike Conroy. as the ball was cleared by Steve Davis. Needed one touch from Conroy. He outstripped Trevor Quow. Took it into the penalty area, played the ball to one side of Barry Richardson and slotted the ball into the corner. Fantastic goal there by Mike Conroy. It was his total to 21, 18 league goals. Poor challenge there by Irving Gernon. Roger Eli.
Substitution on the Northampton Town bench. Coming off, number 4, Trevor Quo, and coming on, number 14, Danny Kiernan.
Northampton about to make their first substitution. Going off is number 4, Trevor Quo, stripped there by Mike Conroy, replaced by number 14, Danny Kiernan.
Result in Division 4, 7:45 kick-off. Walsall 0, Mansfield Town 1.
Francis now for Burnley. Takes on Burnham. Gets ahead of him. Plays the ball across the face of the goal. But handled well there by Barry Richardson. Side there against Roger Eli. Referee allowing play to continue. Richardson. Long kick from him. McLean now. Challenged by Steve Davis. Poor play though by Irving Gernon. Attempted cross straight into the arms of Chris Pearce. Northampton, after a bright start to the game, have faded away here slightly at Turf Moor. Need a goal to really get back into things. Return by Bell. Tries to find Campbell. I think the ball will run out of play, and it does. Jackal back to Pearce. Matt Conroy backing into Steve Terry there. No doubt about that decision. Barry Richardson to take it. Long kick from him. Measham. Oh, lovely play by Burnham. As far as Andy Farrell though. Measham lays it down the line looking for Eli. Eli being to the ball by Angus. Burnham helps the ball on its way. Throwing now to Burnham. Measham with it. Farrell. Play by Measham. John Penn. Davis. And they're messing about with it a bit. Bobbling about a bit. Davis going up for the header with McLean. Beaten though. Linesman flagging there for the foul. Harper takes on and beats Bevan. Free free kick to Burnley. Two Northampton players, Stuart Beavan and Terry Angus, not happy there with the linesman's decision. Going over to remonstrate with him, but it'll do no good. It's going to be a free kick to Burnley. Into the penalty area and flicked against the head of Steve Terry, and it's a corner to Burnley. Jacob to take the corner for Burnley. Straight back to him. Deary. That's a long range effort. Northampton have a chance on the break now. And here it is, Kiernan. Harper back well. It's Johnson. Tries a long range effort. Well wide on Chris Pearce's right hand post. Worth a try though, was that. Burnley caught going forward.
Put down a great shot.
The end result, Luke Johnson shot high and wide. Kiernan. Burnham. Deary back to Pearce. Whacked forward by Burnham. Brought down well by Johnson. Inside now to Campbell. Good play this by Northampton. Beavan, first time cross. Two Burnley heads go up there. Steve Davis takes the ball away from Christian McLean. It's another corner to Northampton. Last 2 or 3 minutes, Northampton had a couple of attacks. This corner's going to be taken by Stuart Beavan. Everybody but Roger Eli, Burnley in the penalty area. And the shot there by Terry. Chris Pearce caught a boot in his stomach there.
We'll change now. Change now. 5 minutes left. 30 minutes away.
Pearce. Headed by Conroy. As far as Terry. Doing well by Measham. Good game at right back today with Ian Measham. Ball given against Roger Eli there. It's Terry Angus. Flick forward, looking for Campbell. Beaten though by the Burnley skipper John Pender. Play by John Deary. Lovely play, brings the ball away. Wide with Conroy. Francis joining him. Through ball, didn't arrive for Conroy. Steve Terry did well. Burnley get the throw in. Jacob down the line to Eli. To Francis rather. Crossed in. Steve Harper, 4-0. Superb play, the cross by John Francis and the header by Steve Harper, and it's 4-0.
The goal for scorer for Burnley, number 7, Steve Harper.
Going to be booking this for Christian McLean, rather unfair. The linesman there giving some advice to the referee. Tall figure of Christian McLean, towering above the referee. Unfortunately, Northampton going to get his name in the book. And it's a red card. Well, I think that's a poor decision there by the referee. Christian McLean has been sent from the field. And well, what can Burnley do here? Northampton down to 10 men. And the Northampton fans still singing, which is superb to see. Of course, their club in danger of being wound up. They haven't been able to pay their wages again this season, this week rather. It's most unfortunate that these football clubs found themselves in this predicament. Angus with the header. Jacob knocks it forward. Nobody there though for Burnley. Good play, lovely play by Bell. Bell running at the defence. Challenge was by John Pender. Early kick by Pierce. Beaver, not knowing really where to go, but it finds a good ball to find Gurner back to Beaver. Campbell wants the ball and gets it. Greg Campbell. Joe Jacobin strongly, too strongly for the referee's liking. Challenge on David Johnson. Brings Northampton a free kick. Good turn by Johnson, beats Francis. Has a shot, hits the back of John Pender, and another shot crashed against Steve Davis. Deary for Burnley. On there. It's away now. Steve Harper, scorer of the fourth goal. Richardson. Being backed into there was the Burnley skipper John Pender.
You want a defensive photograph one?
Conley turns, shoots, and was it deflected? The only fans say it was, but the referee said it wasn't. Eli controls it well. Back there with Francis. More ball by him. Interception was by Gurman on the other wing. Jacob. Francis. Tried to release Jacob. Cleaned up well though by Stuart Beaver. Rather sloppy back pass there by Steve Davis. Bell, having a good game. Man of the match for me for Northampton. Pierce throws it out wide now. Ian Measham. Eli flicks it on, will he find Deere? No, he doesn't. Cleaned up by Terry. Siddle. Richardson rather. Good header by Measham. Tempted with the back pass. Realised his route to goal was blocked. Jacob leaves it for Francis. Turns inside well. Worth a shot. Saved well though by Richardson. Easy for Measham. Farrell. Look on by Conroy to Eli. That's the shot. Not all that far wide really from Mike Conroy. Score still remains Burnley 4, Northampton 0. They turned it on in the second half of Burnley after poor first half showing. So that Northampton really look a good side in the first half. Pender wins the header. Terry with a free header. Davis back to Pierce. What clearance though by David Johnson. Eli flicks it on looking for Harper. Harper won't get there though. Bell. And Eli now for Burnley. Brings the ball away. Inside. Can't really get there. Gets the foot on the ball. And Richardson comes out of his area to clear. Pender. superb. And the shot was unstoppable by John Francis. 5-0. Burnley go now. What a way to go down to your first defeat in 11 games. Northampton now trailing by 5-0. Thanks to a superb second half performance by Burnley. It's going to be a free kick now to Northampton. Northampton fans still calling for the head of their chairman. The shot sliced wide by Michael Bell. Burnley about to bring on both substitutes. He's stripped off. Aidan Randall and Graham Lancashire. Eli beats his man, tries the shot over the top rope. Burnley about to bring on coming off. Andy Farrell and Roger Eli to be replaced by number 12 Adrian Randall and number 14 Graham Lancashire. Conroy. Jacob controls it well, knocks it forward. Header was by Angus, it was a good one to Johnson. Robbed over by, being held back, Randall now. To Francis. Poor cross by Francis, straight into the arms of Barry Richardson. 5 minutes to go at Turf Moor. Burnley leading by 5-0. Measham controls the ball well. Jacob. Back to the keeper. Danny Kiernan, the substitute. Harper. Steve Davis robbed by Kiernan. Bell. Good turn by him, gets round Randall. Chance now for Kiernan. To Campbell. Deary miskicks the ball totally. Pender. For Conroy on as far as Gurney. John Francis now. The sort of position he likes to be in. He's beaten in between two players. Good anticipation from the keeper. Northampton's turn to break. We gave Person into life in the last 5 minutes, but it's all over though for Northampton as far as this game goes anyway. Davis to Lancashire. Lancashire tries to find the return ball. Wide now. Lots of space as Greg Campbell tried to turn inside Francis. A good ball. Bevan tries to find Burnham. John Bender cleared it well. And a good throw from Pearce, finds Harper. beat the offside trap, and it's hard cross deflected against the head of Steve Terry, and it's a corner to Burnley. It's going to be Joe Jacob. Flicked on, it's still anybody's. Overhead kick, Steve Davis with a shot! No, the referee has his arm up. Dangerous kick in there, but I might come right, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance, 8,825. That's 8825. Thank you for your support this evening.
Richardson with the kick. Pender.
Huh? How long ago? Have a look at the side.
Here we now for Burnley. Johnson. Here Rob's Beaver. Free playing advantage. Campbell. Gets the better of George Jackal. Bell. Back to Johnson. Johnson knocks it forward. Measham in there well, a good challenge. Jacob whacks the ball forward. Harper. Burnley on the break now, looking for 6. Steve Harper. It's robbed though by Terry Angus. He gets another chance, does Burnley now. Measham. Back to Davis. Lancashire. Back to Randall. No. That's what's going on there. Davis. Forward, looking for Harper. A good ball too. Will they get there? Steve Terry heads the ball into touch. The 90 minutes are up. Randall. Back to Measham. Measham to Pender. Davis. Randall. Jackal to Francis. Is Francis brought down? He was. Deary. Jacob. The ball from him, finds Steve Harper. Harper's cross, cut out. Michael Bell. Inside to Stuart Beaver. John Pender finds himself in an unfamiliar position. Burnley left lacking at the back now, and it's a chance for Kiernan. Kiernan turns Misha. 2 men up there if he can find the right pass. As Pender gets back into the penalty area. Bevan taking on Randall. Good challenge though by Adrian Randall. It's a throw in though to Northampton. Burnham. Burnham does well. Good cross. Header was by Pender, back in his own penalty area. Harper. Back to Davis. Lovely play. Very wide now with Conroe. Jacob. Just finds Randall, chests it down in the area. Francis. Still with John Francis. Races it across, Steve Davis looking for the shot. Finds it. Was it deflected? It was, and it's a corner to Burnley.
I'll put that down, yeah.
Harper. Harper's shot, headed away, and the final whistle goes. Burnley victors here at Turf Moor by 5 goals to 0.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this afternoon at Turf Moor. Don't forget tomorrow night, the reserves, Channel 2 to Corby County reserves, kick-off 7:15. As we'll say then, to wherever you're going tonight, or even night, the safe journey home.